Welcome back to another Steelers franchise, and I'm just going to kind of look at the schedule, just for us, and the games that we're looking to expect to play, and teams we're looking to skip. So definitely reversing the Bengals, for sure. Raiders, I'm thinking we're going to play actually the Raiders today. We'll play the Bengals. You know, we might just do a whole season. I did want to sim a few games. Obviously, near the end of the year, if games don't matter, of course, I'm just going to sim them. But the reason I just want to kind of get our team used to it, I'm actually going to sim the Raiders game. We're going to play the Bengals. We're going to play the Packers. Let's just work 1 week at a time. We're playing the Bengals. We're going to sim the Raider game. Actually, I'm kind of debating now. I kind of want to see how we handle Adams. No, really, actually, okay, wait. Focus on. I think we're going to go defensive tackle. We are going to go... We're going to go left. We're going to go... The thing is, we're going to have Hayward retire soon. So I'm thinking we're going to go right end. Yeah, we're going to go right end. We're going to go running back here. I think we're going to go... I don't really want to go right guard or right tackle, even though with the boost, I'm going to go corner. Perfect. I'm happy with that. That's great. Yeah. Alright, so then we're going to do a weekly strategy. I think we're going to play the Raiders today. I hate skipping games, especially when we just got into it. So I think we might play the first few games, and we'll kind of see from there. Obviously, we're going to play all division games. Oof, there's Jacobs here, but... I think what I'm going to do early to start the game is... We have a good inside front, so I can really trust them without really game planning against the run. Josh Jacobs, though, he's a pretty good talent for them, but I do want to stop Adams. So, we're going to go medium. Defensively, I definitely think we can do a blitz counter, hey? We're gonna do blitz counter. I like that. I like a quick, quick pass, reading the blitz, getting that kind of out of the way, especially with Jones, obviously. Do some upgrading. Anybody huge? Oh, we'll go for. I think I'm actually gonna go power. Do some power running. Returning from injury. So I remember if I remember from the last episode, we are losing Hayward and Chase Claypool for 3 more games. Possibly 3 more games, unless they come back early. Which sucks. Because now at receiver, we're already thin, but now we have, of course, we have Deontay Johnson, but we have Anthony Miller, who had a great game. Steven Sims, thank you for reminding me, Steven Sims. You are absolutely getting kicked off. Kick return and punt return. I'm going to put this gunner guy back to his position, and I am going to put Anthony Miller as our backup. I'm going to leave Sutton as the other returner. Yes. Let's do it. I'm thinking of putting Deontay Johnson as our kick returner, but I don't want him to get hurt. That's the thing. But I really do want to see Deontay Johnson. It's just the speed difference is, atrocious. I think Deontay Johnson can make an impact there on kick return. I'm going to keep Gunner here. Gunner can definitely be the punt returner. It's just kick returner. I think I want a speedy guy who can break away. So I think we're ready to get into this game this week. The Raiders obviously winning. Before we actually get into it, one thing I do want to check is last week's game for them. Oh, no, I want to see the Raiders schedule. Raiders. There you go. So they beat the Ravens, and with a fashion. Lamar Jackson did good. I remember checking this out, actually. 306, though, for Derek Carr. Josh Jacobs ran it 17 times. Broke 7 tackles. So it's not the lightest man we want to kind of shy away from. But Hunter Renfrow, I remember he was the guy. 8 receptions. And they didn't have anything deep, if I remember. Yeah, 26 was the biggest, longest pass of the game, and that was for Baltimore. Vegas had Bryan Edwards and Devontae Adams. It's nothing higher than 25 for the Raiders, so defensively, even they have Perryman. They have a decent defense that I think we can definitely manage with for sure. It's just our offense, we're not going to have another 200-yard rushing game. And if we do, then goddamn, maybe we just get linemen. I think we're going to go color rush today. Oh, yeah, we're going color rush. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do some color rush today. First game of the season. Why the fudge not? Oh, a nice and rainy day, too, so we're going to have to really rely on the run. So let's see what we can do. First drive, we're kicking the ball off here.
To return it, Darius Phillips. And he returns this.
So I think mainly in this game, I want to really see our secondary. I really want to see more from them. I think our front seven really proved itself pretty good last game, getting pressure. But Josh Allen was not handling the pressure very well, and I feel like a lot of, those missed throws are because he was not even, I don't even want to say feeling the pressure. He would just leave early. And I don't think we're going to see that from Derek Carr, especially him not really being the running type. So I think we're going to see him sit more in the pocket, which we could get more sacks this way for sure. But that's really going to depend on the blocking. And again, we're out. We don't have Hayward. And a nice run there by Jacobs. And I'm excited to see what Devin Bush can do in this game. Can he have another big game like he did last week? And again, he's not even number one at the middle linebacker position. Hunter Renfrow here. Big gain over the middle. And that's what we practice against, those middle, or the medium pass there. And that's exactly what we planned against. And he's wide open over the middle of the field. Heavy set here. They're going to definitely hand that ball off, but we're going to get to him. And guess who is it? TJ Watt. I'm excited to see if he can get to Derek Carr here. And that's going to be picked off. Looked like Darren Waller didn't see it coming, and this could be returned all the way. No, it's not, but great return either way. We're going to return it to Vegas' 27-yard line. And I'm not even sure who picks it off. I never saw a number. I was paying attention to Darren Waller on that play. But Pittsburgh is easily... Are they reviewing if it hit the ground? It was Sutton. Trap catch. It's clearly caught. I don't even know why you need to review this. First down. So just like that, our secondary in the rain is going to get a first drive turnover, and we are going to get smacked. I'm surprised someone is wearing 52. Denzel Perryman after Khalil Mack leaving the team, and I guess he wasn't there long enough to have it retired or anything like that, but I mean, gotta show the man respect a little bit here. So 3rd and 11. Our first drive not looking too good. We're in a big old 3 tight end set here, and we have a lot of time, and we're going to take off with a big block, but we're just going to slide. And do we get a flag? Do we not get a flag for that?
And Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump back to
where are the referees? What was that? I got hit after the whistle was blown. There should have been a roughing the passer call.
A lot of concentration to make sure the ball didn't slip through his fingers after the snap. Got it down,
wow.
Pop it through the post.
And good tackling. That's what we want to see. I believe that's Zach Gentry. I got to learn these guys' numbers on Pittsburgh. That's the reason why I also want to play a few games. Just kind of get used to the team's numbers. He's going to dip it off there, and Jacobs is going to actually get back to the line, pick up even a yard after he looked like he was going to go backwards. And that's the second effort. What makes Jacobs so dangerous? Hunter Renfrow underneath, yeah, saw that happening, and that is going to be a nice tackle there by TJ Watt. 3rd down, 3rd and 2. Last time they were in this scenario, they threw an interception. They're going to hand it off first down.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
And there's a typical run by Josh Jacobs, one where as a defender, you have to make
So offensively, a disappointing start. Defensively, I'm loving what we're seeing, and we're going to get to him right away. This is what I mean by we don't have to plan against the run. It just comes naturally with the defense we have. And that's again going to go to Jacobs. They're using him as a receiver and a back this game. It seems like Devontae Adams been quiet so far, but it's only their second drive. And right back to him, but this is going to be intercepted. Back-to-back games with turnovers on the first two drives. That is unbelievable, and that's a Kella Weatherspoon.
But understand why they threw the two interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent
So once
game.
again, we're going to have great field position here. Gentry in motion. Hand off to Harris, and he's going to break free. Going to shove a defender off of him, and he's going to pick up a good chunk of yardage here. As Nichols is going to take a knee for Vegas. But it'll set up Pittsburgh on the Vegas 34-yard line when we come back.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Mitchell. Shotgun formation here. They're going to do a draw and back to Harris. He's going to pick up another 10-plus yards here. And it looks like he's continuing where he left off from week 1.
Good run there by Najee Harris, who can take it inside. He can get to the perimeter. He can do
Pittsburgh always being known for their rushing attack, and this year's no different so far, but that run not going to go anywhere. In fact, it actually loses a yard. 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky.
Gentry. And that's going to pick up a few yards. 5-yard catch there.
Just inside the 20. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Trubisky.
Now Trubisky to throw.
And Trubisky's going to run and take off with it and slide at the 3. Looked like he could have took the side there and actually got into the end zone, but that's a decision by Trubisky to slide there instead. I guess he thought he wasn't going to make it, but either way, he gets it. Najee Harris. I was going to say, if we did not score there, I would have... I think I would have been a little upset with Trubisky not taking that edge there and scoring it himself, but either way, we get in the end zone. Najee Harris just pounds it in. And just like that, it's 10-0. We have great starts so far. In both these games, we've been having some good first quarters.
On the return, Phillips.
And again, they're going to hit him on the first tackler there. Not too much broken tackles, especially with Josh Jacobs. I think he had that one reception where he broke a tackle, but other than that, he's been kind of stuffed. He's been running into a brick wall here. And a handoff. And again, oh, but this time there's a fumble on the field, and it's going to be picked up by Pittsburgh. But is this going to stand as a fumble?
Everything because Darren Waller, the tight end, appears to be injured on that play.
And with an insult to injury, Darren Waller is going to go down on... Oh, he's going to the locker room too. Looks like he's clinching that wrist there. So they're going to booth review this while he's making his way to the dressing room. I think this is getting overturned. Oh, yeah, for sure. That ball popped out way... I think he had his... his knees down.
This is a tough one to overturn.
So what are they calling here? And Madden really needs to work with that. I want to hear what the official says, not just it being canceled out and it just says 2nd and 9 up top. I don't like that. Hunter Renfrow, though, on a 7-yard reception. It's going to bring a 3rd and 2. Last time they ran it out of shotgun as well. And they do it here. And we are still unable to stop it there, as we even knew what they were doing. We know they like to run it on 3rd and short at a shotgun. I hope it's something that our defensive coordinator realizes. And a draw play here, and oh, he's going to take a shot here by Devin Bush.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. And who jumped here? They're going to call this on the Raiders. So that's going to go 5 yards back. Take away that nice run there. And they're going to go empty set to have a 2nd and 9 here.
From the gun, it's Carr.
Top of your screen, and that's thrown into a bunch of black jerseys there, but still, Foster Moreau comes down with it. And pressure is there. He's going to throw off his back foot. This is just a throw up, and we're going to come down with it. Pittsburgh, Ahkello Witherspoon, 2 picks in the first half. So Trubisky's going to come out here now in this Pittsburgh offense on their own 5. Hopefully we have no mistakes. And that kind of takes away any sort of hopes for a safety here.
But still, 3 interceptions, that puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from
we only have the 1 passing completion for 5 yards. Here we are dropping back again, and there's another nice completion, our 2nd one of the day. Deontay Johnson. I know with the weather condition, Chase Claypool being out, I knew we were going to run it heavy, but I just, oh, that looked like that was picked off there for a second. With the condition of the weather and Chase Claypool being out, I knew we were going to run it more. But, oh, another heavy run here, and he's going to run over somebody, Najee Harris. And he's already at 51 yards on only 8 carries.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Little bunch formation, top of your screen. And this is going to be thrown and caught to Deontay Johnson once again.
Got some good blocking too. Helped him pick up the 1st.
It's nice to see him getting involved here, and they're going to throw this one to none other than Najee Harris, and he's going to pick up a good chunk here. What a weapon to have. He can catch it, he can run it. Hell, he could probably even throw it if we gave him the option to.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 37-yard line. A run with Harris.
And a nice counter there. And Harris is going to fumble, and it's going to be Raider football.
And the Raiders pick it up. And they are going to set up.
And with these rainy conditions, you need to be able to hold on to that football. And Najee takes a hit and puts it on the turf. And now Raiders get a little bit of life. Throws it over the middle, and that's going to be caught. Good coverage there. But it just couldn't be knocked loose. As that's going to be a 1st down. And this time, the congested pass is going to be knocked loose there on the hits. I'll bring up 2nd and 10, and it is pouring outside my house right now.
It's caught here by Adams. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring
pouring in the game, it's pouring in real life. Doesn't get any more real than this. Shotgun. Derek Carr, wow, I don't know if you can hear it, but it is really coming down. We're going to get to Derek Carr here. As his brother David Carr is watching the game at home saying, what are you doing? Throw that ball away, young man.
They led the NFL in sacks and quarterback pressures. And there's another one right
4th
there.
and 13.
This team, always known as Blitzburg.
And this is Gunner here as he's going to get a little decent return here. Set us up on the 20-yard line now. And Najee, gotta forget about that fumble here. Let's see how he bounces back. And he's going to break some tackles and go 8 yards. Look at him chuggling along and just bringing defenders with him.
What if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they get
Going to be throw here and caught. That's Pat. Good first down reception there. And Trubisky playing the safe game so far. Hasn't really taken a deep shot at all. And it's going to remain like that, and that's going to be jarred loose. What a hit to knock that ball loose there. Morig is going to be on that hit. Deontay. And Trubisky's going to break a tackle, but just to run into another one. And it's going to be Steeler football as he drops the ball as well. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 20.
Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And another fumble by Trubisky. And another fumble. We just fumbled twice on the same play. And oh my goodness.
It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown.
Is that Jonathan Abrams? Are you kidding me?
Gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine
what is happening? First of all, take a knee or slide if you're that lineman. Pick it up or fall on it. It's 3rd and 20. You're not picking up a first down. Drop on that football. Punt it. Get it away from our end zone.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Steeler offense here.
That is frustrating to see.
They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6
and another run. We're going to break a tackle, but it's not going to last very long. As Jones is going to just swallow Harris up. And he's got that X factor. We need to get that away from him.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
We're going to hit the 2-minute warning. 10-7. Defensively, we're looking good. Our running game is looking pretty good, but lately, the second quarter, we've been putting the ball on the turf, and we're going to run right into Jones. And Trubisky looking a little scared in that pocket, looking a little tense. He's being caught with his eyes looking down instead of downfield. And 3rd and 21, and this time we're just going to hand it off to Najee, and he's going to cover up.
Going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
And, oh, that's running into the kicker.
Kicks away.
That's roughing. And that's an automatic first down, 15-yard penalty.
So the extra point good and the roughing call.
So a little mistake there by the Raiders, a 3rd down and 21 that we don't convert on goes to 4th, and they're going to run into our kicker as he had trouble actually handling that snap. And good catch there. I believe that is Anthony Miller at the top of your screen. No, it's going to be Steven Sims.
To throw again on 2nd down.
And this one is going to be popped in the air, and it's going to be picked off. And he might be going all the way. No, he's going to bring it back inside, and he's going to return it all the way to the Steelers 16. And just like that, this second quarter has been atrocious for the Steelers. And wide open over the middle. as they're going to catch this at the 3-yard line with a minute remaining.
It's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Oh, I thought we were going to get there. He is all day, and he's just going to throw this in the back of the end zone. Look like we're going to get a sack there with that pressure.
They'll go again from the 3 here on
But he ends up just getting pushed to the turf.
to throw, it's Carr.
And this is going to be a Hunter Renfrow touchdown.
Touchdown, Raiders.
He was great last week against the Ravens. And so far in this game, he's had most of the workload in that receiving game. He had 8 catches last week, and he's got quite a few already in this first half. And now the Raiders get their first lead of the game, right before half as well.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the
So pretty good return there by Deontay Johnson, and
the Pittsburgh offense.
so far it's a better switch than having Sims back there.
30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with.
Throw by Trubisky, and this is another interception. 4 turnovers in this second quarter here, and we are just shooting ourselves in the foot. We just can't let a touchdown here.
Carr now on first down.
And this is going to be Hunter Renfrow once again. That looked like we were going to get there, but Renfrow instead comes down with it.
Third and final timeout.
Raiders call timeout. 13 seconds on the 14-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Carr.
It's going to be thrown. I don't know if it's caught. They're going to call it a catch there. Not that it's going to matter. Only a 2-yard pickup by Josh Jacobs.
Looking to throw again on second down. Carr.
This is caught by Jacobs here, and they're not going to have enough time as they got tackled inbounds there. Didn't realize they didn't have any timeouts. I don't even think the Raiders did either, and they're not going to get any points off that turnover.
Third quarter, here we go. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one
So start of the second half, and let's see if Trubisky can change it up a little bit and have a better quarter here, because the interceptions have not been good, the fumbles have not been good. Just give it to Harris, as that's a great plan.
That certainly makes it something of an important drive for him, because is it going to win the game?
64 yards on 13 touches.
Something to bring some life to your sideline.
So a 2nd and 6 here. They're going to go right back. No, they're going to play action it. And they do end up going right back to Harris here, but this time in the receiving department. So first down here. Well, just a quick slant there to Deontay Johnson. I would like to see a little bit of a mixture. Looks like he's just targeting Johnson and just been intercepted. I'm liking that we're just keeping it short, especially on this rainy day, but we need to start getting some more completions to our team, not just the Raiders. And that one floated there for a while, kind of got me a little nervous, but that's going to be Anthony Miller there on that great catch on that comeback route. His first grab of the game, a little different from last week. Harrison motion. Empty backfield.
Trubisky will throw.
And this is going to be Pat on the reception. He's going to pick up about 9 here as he runs through a defender. So 2nd and 1 here. Only a 2-receiver set. Play action, though. And Trubisky's going to take off with it. This time he's going to get down. And Moore is going to be shaken up on the play, and that is just not what we need. Harris with the handoff and get a nice strong run there. Going to lead to a 2nd and 5. We're on their 16-yard line. Just no mistakes here. We're going to throw a nice hook play. Anthony Miller catches it on the 4-yard line as he's going to take a shot here and hold on to that football. We're in an empty set on the 4-yard line. Pittsburgh, what are we doing? Oh, we're going to go to a QB draw here. You know what? They got me off guard there too, but I mean, what the fumbles Trubisky's been having, I don't know if that's the right play call.
On the give, this is Harris. Not a whole lot there. He does get
Harris with a 3-yard carry. It's going to be 3rd down and 3.
Not give it in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. Now it's Trubisky.
And it's going to be a quick slant play here, and it's going to be caught for a touchdown. And that is, I believe, Sims wears number 82, and he does. Still got to get used to some of these guys' numbers, but Sims on the outside there just beats the defender on the inside coverage there. And as a DB, you really don't want to allow that inside coverage, especially on the goal line. Let him have the outside.
Extra point put through by
The biggest route on goal line situations, especially if the receiver is wide out there, is obviously a slant or a fade. Those are the 2 routes that you can run. So for you to allow a slant on the inside and get that much separation, or allow that much separation, that is not good defense there. That was not good positioning. So maybe we target him a little bit more on that outside if we're going to get let in that easy. It looked like it was man coverage too. And, he's going to get hit on that and still get the catch there, as Mika Fitzpatrick is going to be the one to bring the tight end down. It's going to be no gain either way. He's just going to get the completion. And this is just going to be to Devontae Adams. He's going to break a tackle, and that got a little scary. A lot of green in front of him, just tripped up and going to bring up a 1st down situation now.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver.
Shotgun, Carr drops back. He's going to deep this one out. And this is going to be caught by Adams. He just throws it up on Ahkello Witherspoon. And Adams is going to go up and bring this one down. It was good coverage. But you're versing an elite receiver like Adams himself. And just like that, Raiders are in the goal line. The red zone. And he's going to fumble it, and Pittsburgh's going to pick this ball up. And that looks like that's going to stand there. Look like the ball did in fact come out. We'll see if they go to a booth review here. Oh yeah, it came out well before he went down.
This has the potential to be a big swing.
So Pittsburgh coming out now, and this is just a sloppy offensive game.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Trubisky. Completion left side to Miller. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play,
Ooh.
the answer is yes.
Back to Harris here. And he's going to shake a defender off him and go for 7 yards. They're going to rule it that he got 8 on that. Good generosity. And right back to Harris as he's going to pick up the 1st down on the draw.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line.
And back to Harris. He's going to pick up about 3-4 yards. Brings up a 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Do we go back to Harris? We do. And this time, he ends up finding his way to get a couple. Looked like he was actually going to be stopped in the backfield there. Just ended up shifting his way. And I like that second effort we got from him there. And this is going to be a screen pass. And first down.
And great effort there to
After he
shut the
breaks the first initial contact, he's gonna get a first down. And the Steelers now
for this third quarter of action.
on the Vegas 37-yard line.
On first down, it's Harris.
And Harris again, he has been a workhorse here with 21 carries in this ball game. And again, they're going to go to Harris. This time he's going to be stopped in the backfield.
But this time they get him behind the line. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
So 3rd and 5, most likely a passing situation. Harris open in the flats. He's end up going to go to Anthony here. And that's going to be a first down.
He's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
So 4 catches, 49 yards for Miller. He's proven himself in this passing attack. And Trubisky looked like he could have just got the edge and just ran it all the way outside, but he ended up cutting it a little too short. I guess he didn't see Chandler Jones there. And now he's back in his X-Factor state. And oh, Harris with the screen pass. You just got to put it in his hands. I like this offensive coordinator's thinking here. Just get it in his hands. Let him do some work in the open field.
They need 7 yards here. Now it's Trubisky.
Trubisky now is going to run it here. 3rd and 7. He's going to pick up the first down and maybe the touchdown here. No! This time he doesn't slide, and he's going to bring it all the way to the 2-yard line. Had a mini heart attack there, especially in this rainy condition.
It wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with
A
his
touchdown would put this to a 2-possession game in this 4th quarter. And Harris, no, he's going to get it to the 1-yard line.
It hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything.
And we're going to hand it off to Harris. Harris is not going to get the first, or excuse me, the touchdown. It's going to be a 3rd and goal situation, and I'm hoping that we are in 4th down situation, that we can go for it. But we won't even need to get there. First carry, not first carry, this is a touchdown by Harris. And that is going to make it a 10-point game with the extra point here. Boswell.
You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. You're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football.
So another situation where we're up by 10 in the 4th quarter. Let's see if we can continue to hold our 4th quarter leads and walk away with a victory against Vegas. But there's still quite a bit of time, just under 6 minutes. Carr drops back to throw it, and that one looked like we had a chance to get to that one as well. I think they have a better chance at just getting a one-on-one with Adams downfield, but knowing our coordinator, I think we're going to get that all stuffed up now and have a double team, or at least 2 men downfield on Adams. So 3rd and 2 here. Stop here would be huge. And we are going to get to in the backfield. And initially, it looked like he had a little bit of room to the outside. Cuts it back in and just runs into it. And they're going to go for it. 4th and 3. Only 4 minutes remaining. Empty set here. They throw it way to the outside, and that's going to be incomplete, as that pass was off target to Adams.
And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. And this offense led by Mitchell Trubisky going to make their way back out there. And those numbers...
And we're going to throw it here instead of running. We're going to actually just heave it in the end zone.
He's really heated up.
And that's going to be... They're going to call it incomplete. I thought he got both feet down.
So when things go rocky early, he can't just exit out and ask someone else.
They're calling that incomplete. I thought he got both feet in.
That's what he's done here in this game.
What?
Again on
No
second
challenge
and
by
10,
us, and
Trubisky
another
follows
screen. This
it
one's not going to go anywhere, though. They had this one read out.
Yeah, that play is
I think
blown up,
Trubisky
losing
passed it a little
yardage
too
back at the
early.
35. They'll wind up losing 3 here.
It's a little strange that we're
Third and 13.
giving them hope here to get an interception. I would just hand it off to Harris, and we're going to go right back to a screen, but just toss it away. Trubisky had so much room to the right, he could have just ran it. So, questionable play calling
Boswell's kick is good.
by the Steelers with passing it 3 times in a row.
Every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns.
We took a shot on first down. I guess we're trying to catch them off guard, but at the same time, you're up by 2 possessions, 4 minutes remaining. You could just milk the clock. And the Raiders are going to run the ball here. I'm not sure either offensive coordinator knows who's winning this game.
Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
They're going to deep this one out, and it's going to be intercepted. And that most likely will end the game. Is that who I think it is? Oh my goodness, Ahkello Witherspoon, 3 interceptions in this ball game. And I'm pretty sure he had one last week.
When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then against with the Eagles.
This time we do hand it off to Harris. He's going to cover up and pick up about 5.
This will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 5 yards is the
A little bit of breathing room here, as we can really just run this to the 2-minute warning and just get some timeouts being called here.
And he's going to be met at about the 40.
So this should hit the 2-minute warning here.
They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. 2 minutes left to play in this.
So a 13-point game. Vegas needing 2 touchdowns within 2 minutes. And they're starting this 2-minute warning. Why are we passing it? 3rd and 2.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used.
But I guess again, just offensive coordinator just trying to catch Vegas off guard. But you don't need to do that. You have Najee Harris, who's been running the ball great. And a counter play here. Harris breaks a tackle, goes for about 3, maybe 4.
So defensively, they burn it here with 1.
And a timeout called by the Raiders, as that's going to be their second timeout.
Here's another carry for Harris.
Harris with the handoff, and Raiders call their last timeout here.
Timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Still think they got a chance here in 3rd and 3, and they're in shotgun. But they do end up handing the ball off, and Harris won't pick up the touch or the first down here. So a 4th and 2 scenario comes up, and Boswell's going to come on the field and see if he can make this a 16-point game.
And he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And Boswell's kick is good. And that will swell the lead to
So the game's not over yet, but I mean, it is looking like the dagger is being pushed into the heart of the Vegas Raiders, as Pittsburgh has a 2-possession lead with a 2-point conversion on the line there as well, all within a minute.
A little over a minute to go. How will this thing pan out?
Another empty set here, and TJ Watt's going to get in that backfield very quick as he's going to chase down Carr.
Signaling to his guys, let's go.
And again, he's going to hit Carr on that throw. We're going to get no penalty, though. And if Ahkello Witherspoon got 4 picks in one game, I would have lost my mind. I would have not thought he would get that. And oh no, Micah Fitzpatrick with the touchdown saving tackle. Clock is running 3 seconds. The last play of the game. This is just garbage points here for fantasy, and that's actually going to end the game on a flat pass to Josh Jacobs. So your Pittsburgh Steelers going to go 2-0 as Vegas Raiders are going to fall to 1-1.
The team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second
Both
quarter.
teams did not know how to hold on to the ball, as every single person, I think, in this game fumbled.
It certainly worked.
It certainly did.
Everybody was fumbling.
Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just
Both quarterbacks.
on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better,
Two
whatever it was, it all came together in the
interceptions
second
here,
half,
6
and
in total in this ball game.
That's a great way to close them out.
But the turnovers in this game,
So for Pittsburgh, it's a win here in their home opener.
I believe there was, actually we can go look at team stats here. Apparently we can't look at team stats,
They'll fall to 1-1.
but it's about 7 turnovers here.
To take on the Miami Dolphins.
Maybe even 10 actually. There's a lot of fumbles. A lot of fumbles here. Receiving wise though, Devontae Adams with that big catch there. 57 yards. Just a bomb. One-on-one situation. Anthony Miller had a great game. 5 catches, 55 yards, averaging about 10, 11 yards a reception. Foster Moreau actually did pretty good. 52 yards there. And that long 48-yard reception at the end of the game, just garbage time, really. Hunter Renfrow didn't have the game he had last week, but he had the 5 receptions. He's still maintaining to have the 5+ receptions in both games here. And he did get the touchdown there as well. Najee Harris, though, he had 5 receptions as well. He was used quite a bit here, as he also got he got 30 carries for 119 yards with the 2 touchdowns. Defense, Perryman and Brown both had over 10 tackles, and Perryman had the sack as well. Pretty sure he got the forced fumble there too. He had both forced fumbles. Wow. Perryman looking like a threat here. Miles Jack had 8 tackles there. But Chandler Jones, a freak. Who's 99? 99. Farrell is number 99. I gotta learn some of these new numbers here. So Chandler Jones remains as 55. And he had 2 sacks in this game. Perryman and Jones, they were actually really good. Jonathan Abram. Didn't he score the touchdown? No, it wasn't him. Oh, it was a lineman. It was Nichols who ended up getting that return touchdown. Yes, I don't know why I thought it was Abrams. Akilla Witherspoon, though. 3 interceptions. Insane day. And Stephon Tuitt and John Simon for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And TJ Watt get a sack right at the end of the game. So that's actually Simon back-to-back games. He had a half sack in the first week. Gets a full one to himself this week. Love to see that. Deontay Johnson, I mean, there wasn't too much kick returns to him, but I mean, what I saw from him on both returns, I liked it. No complaints there. Got one to the 30-yard line. Can't remember the other one, what he did. And we have quite a few upgrades. Yes, we're going to go speed rusher. We want to get to that quarterback on that edge. Akella Witherspoon, of course, he got an upgrade. We're going to go man here. Press coverage gets some man coverage there as well. Sutton's also going to we're going to go man as well. We want to We want to lock these receivers down in one-on-one coverage so we can get a blitz going off. Alex Highsmith. I think I want him to be a run stuffer. Actually, I'm going to put it into run stuffer here. Just kind of want the tackling to be there. And last week it was. I was very happy with our tackling. We're going to have more media this week as well. You got an opponent you know coming into your house. At the time, you're both playing at a high level. What do you expect it'll be like out there? So I think we're supposed to do this first. I didn't see it. Well, we're going to put, I expect to have a great game, but it's expected for one. It's expected one I expect to win. So we're going to move on here to week 3. We're not going to play it in this stream or this episode. But we're going to take a look at the standings. And both of us, Bengals and Pittsburgh, the only team in the division without a loss. And weekly awards, do we even need to guess who it is? Killer Witherspoon. What a freak. 3 interceptions, almost had 4. And look who else had 3 interceptions. What was with the deep? Was it raining? In Detroit as well? Brady just doing Brady stuff with 5 touchdowns. Yeah, no big deal. And Derrick Henry, 1 reception, 93 yards. And he had 139 rushing yards. Yeah, I think he had a big week too. So I just want to see who is at the end of their contract on this year. Trubisky, our, as of right now, starting quarterback. Don't know how long that's going to last, but we'll see. DeMarcus Christmas, I think I might want to re-sign him. But we'll kind of see how things play forward. Terrell Edmonds is going to get re-signed for sure. Cole McDonald, we just picked up for this season. I don't think anybody's going to pick him up, so we can just let him go to free agency if we need a quarterback. He's most likely going to be just sitting in there. JC this season, I think I am going to have to re-sign him. And the rest, I don't think will remain a Pittsburgh Steeler by the end of the year. I think we're going to kind of let everybody else go. Green, we're definitely letting go. A 53 overall when you're 29 is just, there's no progress. There's no work to be done there. Robert here, though, I think we're going to most likely re-sign him at middle linebacker just to have that extra depth there. Are we going to give him what he wants, though? No. We don't need to be paying 3 linebackers, over amount. We don't need to put all of our money there at that position. Let's look more at the standings here. Texas, for some reason, 2-0. I don't want to look at that quite yet. I actually meant to look at the schedule. I hate that it does team schedule when you press square. I hate it. I want to go to the league schedule. Just check out what happened in week 2. So, wow. New York and Washington had a great game, 32-31. And another great game, Jets, 29-28 over New England. Jacksonville is going to absolutely annihilate Denver, 35-7. Another close game, Miami and Buffalo. What are these 1-point games? 31-30. San Francisco is going to get the 27-14 victory over Philly. Indianapolis going to win over the Rams. You already know what happened in our game. Cincinnati's going to beat Chicago there. No surprise. Houston's beaten Cleveland. Don't know what's going on with Houston this early. They're finding some success. Carolina's going to beat the Saints. Arizona's going to have a very close game with Minnesota, 34-30. Tampa Bay is going to get 56 points, and Atlanta is not going to get 56 points, so that tells you who won that. Tennessee is going to beat Seattle 34-28. It's a lot of high-scoring games this week, as Cowboys are going to beat the Chargers 38-24. Baltimore is beating Kansas City. If I'm not mistaken, Kansas City's 0-2. Baltimore 38, Kansas City 17. Detroit, for some reason, is going to put up 45 points against the Green Bay Packers defense. I just want to confirm, for some reason, Detroit's going. Who did Detroit play against, Eric? The Packers. 45 points. And then on week 1, like, what is happening with the Lions? Why can't I find the Lions? There they are. Going to beat San Francisco. One of the toughest defenses to go up against, really. 27 points. Insane. But we were looking for the Chiefs, and they lost to the Browns. 31-28. So the Chiefs are 0-2. Do they have any injuries? Like, what is happening? To start 0-2? That is just... It's not good. Mike Hughes also has 3. So Ahkello Witherspoon didn't have the interception in week 1. I think he had a touchdown, but it might have been a fumble recovery if it was. Mike Hughes, though, he also had 3 interceptions in a game. That is just... It is just shocking. So, Kansas City is going to go up against the 0-2 Chargers. So, maybe that gives them life and they get a win out of that. But, I mean, both teams searching desperately for a win. Green Bay being 0-2. Not what I expected. Miami with the new Tyreek Hill. 2-0 is not... It's not expected, but it's not expected at the same time. They're having a good start to the year. Buffalo 0-2. A little shocking there as well. New York, the Giants 2-0. Great stuff. Indianapolis also 2-0. Detroit, probably out of the biggest surprise. They've had 2 pretty good, tough opponents. They're going to go 2-0 to start the year. I think everybody else, it's really early in the year. You can't really tell anything. But we're definitely playing this game for sure when we come back tomorrow. But that's going to do it for this one. So we get a big win, 30-14. We're looking good this year, 2-0. Quarterback, we're struggling a little bit with. We're finding very little success in the passing department. It's mostly been Najee Harris. And then Najee Harris clears up some passing plays. So if we ever run into a team and it's going to happen this year, we're going to run into a team that's going to be all over Najee, and we're going to have to really rely on Mitchell Trubisky in the passing game, or whoever our quarterback is in our passing game. And that's going to be a challenge. So we'll see how this next game goes tomorrow against the 2-0 Cincinnati Bengals. Peace out.